Hey guys, this is Jom and welcome to Civil Raja, your gateway to future. So guys, in today's session, we are going to continue our third series on our channel, Civil Raja. And over here, what we are going to study, we are going to study a commercial building, and more specifically, we are going to study the plans of a hospital. So in the last session, I have already introduced what are the different drawings that I am going to discuss in this whole series. If you haven't watched that, then I will place the link by the end of this video. You can also click over there and watch that. And guys, if you find this channel useful, do subscribe to my channel and also hit the like button on this video. And if you find this useful for your friends or colleagues, then you can also share this with them. Okay, so actually I will request you to share this with them. Okay, now I am going to study the ground floor plan over here. Okay, so I will just take you directly to my screen over where I can show you the ground floor plan. So guys, you can see this is our ground floor plan. And what are the different things that you need to read over here? So I'll just a moment. Okay. Yeah. So first thing first, as you can see, the ground floor plan of the hospital is a complex and multifaceted document that contains a wealth of information about the building's layout and functionality. At first glance, it can be overwhelming to decipher all of the different symbols and labels on the plan, but with a bit of guidance, it's possible to gain the comprehensive understanding of how the hospital is designed to function. Okay, so being a civil engineer, what we can deduce from this one? Okay, so first of all, we need to see where is the road. Okay, so over here, our road is on the right side of the building, and this plot, as you can see, is not a rectangular plot. So whenever we are actually working on the sites, this is very rare that you will get a rectangular plot. So obviously, you will have to work on the plot which is available to you. Now there can be two criterias that you can follow. First thing is that like even if the plot is irregular, then what you can do, you can just leave the offset from all the sides and take a rectangular space inside the plot, and then you can go for the construction. This is a very good construction if you are going for the residential building. And actually we should go with the we should try to go with rectangular spaces only. But since the price of the plots are very high these days, so people don't want to waste even a single inch of the plot. And being an architect or an engineer, you must be sure that the money of your client is being saved. Okay, now if you want to save the money, obviously you will have to go for the maximum usage of the plot. And for that purpose, what we do, we normally just provide the shape of the building in such a way so that a maximum usage of the space can be done. Okay, so this is kind of a trapezoidal area. So you can see over here, this is a trapezoidal area, right? And these two lines are parallel, the left and the right one, and the up and the bottom line are irregular. Okay, now we have left a little offset from all the sides. So how much offset we have left, that I will show you when we will study the dimensions of this plot. But first of all, we need to understand what are the different things that are there in this particular floor. Okay, so on over here you can see on the right we have the road, and then we have a 45 feet of the front for this particular plot. Obviously we cannot go ahead and cover each and every dimension of the plot, because that will uh, like uh, be against the rules of the municipality corporation. So we need to leave some offset in the front. Why we need to leave the offset? We need to leave the offset so that our cars can be parked over here. And you can see there is a passage for the ramp also. So you can see this is the ground floor ramp with a slope of 1:8. Okay, so 1:8 is a very good slope for the ramp. Otherwise 1:6 is also being practiced in our like uh, country. Okay, then you can see after this ramp, the vehicles will move from here, and you can see there is a cross sign right over here. So what this is indicating? This is indicating the open space. That means we do not have any kind of slab at this area, and this is completely open. So if you look at this area from the top, then there will be no slab over here. Okay, then actually in the basement we have another ramp which is going from here, so that's why the cars will move over here. After this ground floor, I will also show you the basement floor plan. Now what you can see over here, we have the stairs also. So this is level 4 feet, that means it is 4 feet high from the ground level, or you can say the road level that is available over there. And here are few steps that will help you to reach up to this level. Okay, so a man will walk from here, and if we have a vehicle, then we can simply uh, take the vehicle through this one. Okay, then what we can see on the left, we have the medicine stores and the reception. So obviously the medicine, first of all, let's talk about the reception. Like just as we will enter this area, then we will find the reception first, which is the best place to place the reception. Okay, now what we have next, we have this medicine store. Suppose we are having some like patients who are there in the hospital just for the medicines, so we will not like to like create any kind of crowd in our building. So we have kept the medicine stored just on the ground floor. Just as soon as the person will enter the hospital, he will get the medicine over here. Okay, so this is a very like a good decision to place the medicine store over here. And if you are going for the architectural planning, what we do, we have to think like where should be the particular room will be allotted. Okay, and while we are studying this ground floor plan, you will get to learn a lot of things like how what are the different rooms that are there in the hospital. So you will be figuring out a lot of like medical terms also. Okay, and medical rooms also, and what should be the dimension of that particular rooms. Okay, now you can see we have a like a quarter ton stair over here, which is you can also call as open well stair. Okay, so we have a open well stair over here, and it just in between the like goings of the stair, we have the space for the lift also. So you can see the bed lift and the person lift is 6 feet by 8 feet. Okay, so you can see in the hospitals this is not just a thing that a person will go over there and he will just go to the next floor through that. No, in if you are making a hospital for sorry, if you are making a lift in the hospital, then you will have to like a space a lot more space over there, because we also need to shift the beds. Okay, so we have to actually shift the patient along with their beds. So this is the standard size of the lift that you can use in the hospitals. If your space allows, you can also go for a bigger lift, and obviously you have to also contact the lift manufacturing companies in the locality, who if it is possible or not. Okay, for them to manufacture such kind of lifts. Okay, then you can see we have this parking area all over the places, and then we have another stair right from here. Okay, so this stair is taking you down to the basement, which is leading you to the fire escape area. So here is the exit, and this is the fire escape, and this stair is taking you down, not on the next floor. Okay, so over here we have the slope, and then we have this fire escape. Okay, so these are the two places over here. Then you can see we also have one more space which is not allotted for anything in particular, but we have this security room over here. Okay, and this security room is having the dimension of 10 feet 5 inches by 9 feet 9 inches. Okay, so guys, I think you have understood the ground floor plan. Okay, I have one not like highlighted one more thing. So dimension of the plot. So dimension of the plot was 45, 90 feet 2 inch, and then 60 feet 5 inch, and 89 feet 3 inches. Okay, this is the all four side of the plot, and then we can also count the number of the columns for this area. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All over we have 24 columns over here. Obviously the column sizes will vary from each other as the loads will vary. And one more thing is very much important over here, that this is not a regular building. So obviously we will have to like draw some like slanted walls over here. Okay, so it will be very good for you to like go through all the plans and structural drawings, because this project will cover a lot of points over here. I think you have already like got to learn a few new points in this particular video, and we will discuss about the basement plan in the next session. Till then, study this plan properly, and after that we will meet tomorrow. Thank you, guys.